LeBron James might just be the most well-known athlete on earth, and it should be no surprise that his success is on par with his fame. Since he was given the nickname King at age 17, LeBron has become an icon and a man that many look up to. Today, we take a look at what LeBron did to become so successful. Besides being one of the greatest basketball players of all time, there's many things LeBron has done to become even more successful off the court. Make sure you watch until the end of the video so you don't miss out on any of LeBron's secrets to success. If you enjoy NBA content like this, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn notifications on because there will be many more videos in the future. LeBron has secured his NBA legacy on the court, but what might be more intriguing is his success off the court. In 2020, his net worth is around $450 million. However, LeBron did not grow up with money. As many know, he is from Akron, Ohio, and had a crazy work ethic among the likes of legends like Kobe Bryant. Before even entering the league, LeBron knew how to market himself and create hype surrounding his name. At the age of 16, he was invited to an Adidas-sponsored basketball camp and showed up wearing Nike sneakers. Then, later that summer, he was invited to a Nike-sponsored basketball camp and showed up wearing Adidas sneakers. James was trying to create a bidding war for which company he would sign for, and it worked. By the time LeBron entered the league, he was already signed to a $90 million endorsement deal with Nike, which is much more than the highest rookie salary available. After entering the league, he went with the traditional route and signed with an already established agent. However, he quickly realized that was a mistake. Unlike some people that might take what is handed to them, LeBron likes to work for his success, so he left the agent to create his own firm, LRMR Marketing. When asked about this move, James stated that he needs to have full control in his life because since he lost his father at the young age of 7, he was the man of the house. This move allowed him to work with a few hometown friends who, despite having little to no knowledge about sports marketing or being an agent, they thrived. He and his 3 friends created this firm in 2006, and since then it is well known among NBA players due to their success in creating partnerships and the ability to get professional athletes paid what they deserve. While money is a big part of the marketing firm, like it always is, LeBron said that it's more about creating long-lasting impressions and relationships among everyone they come across because in his eyes, that is more valuable than money. The success of LeBron's marketing agency has not only impacted him financially, but he has used it to work towards bettering the community. Through the firm and his obvious basketball talents and fame, James has been a part of countless endorsements throughout his career. Here are just some of the partners LeBron has worked with since entering the league: Nike, McDonald's, Samsung, Intel, Verizon, Kia, Dunkin' Donuts, State Farm, Beats Electronics, Upper Deck, Coca-Cola, and some others. While it is clear that these companies pay large amounts of money to be able to work with one of the most famous men on earth, LeBron also has many requests for these partners, which include ways to improve the community in his hometown of Akron. For example, when he was working with Sprite, his partnership enabled the company to pour $44,000 into refurbishing the basketball courts at a park in Akron. When LeBron did commercials for Samsung, he wanted to be able to have a positive impact on the schools in his hometown. So the company provided free electronics to help teach children in the Akron public school system that struggle to read and write. These are just a few examples of how LeBron doesn't just use endorsements to increase his net worth, but rather uses them to have a positive impact on the community, which results in his brand to be constantly evolving and working towards a better tomorrow. While I'm sure James enjoys working with sports-related companies, it is clear that he knows how to market himself and his brand because his partnerships seem to touch almost every major industry. He has been endorsed and partners with companies that sell food, technology, automobiles, sports-related equipment, and even insurance. His ability to work with any type of industry and create a positive, lasting relationship with almost everyone he meets is a big reason as to why he is so successful. It has allowed LeBron to develop a brand that should last long after he retires from the game of basketball and continue to grow as he works with more and different types of companies. While endorsements and his huge NBA contracts are a large part of his financial success, it does not stop there. LeBron knows that he cannot just let his money sit around, but rather he needs to invest it in people, ideas, and companies that share a similar goal and picture that he works towards. To name a few of his investments, LeBron owns 19 Blaze Pizza franchises, has a minority stake in the English soccer club Liverpool, owns a production company called Spring Hill Entertainment, and a media brand which is named Uninterrupted. His production company was founded in 2007 by himself and Maverick Carter, who was one of his hometown friends that helped him start the LRMR marketing firm, and have created films, TV shows, and audio that all seem to be based around sports or the African American community. These productions have been featured on popular platforms such as Netflix, HBO, Disney+, NBC, and many others. On top of the great success that his production company has already seen, they will be releasing a sequel to the famous 1996 Space Jam with a version that features LeBron and a few other notable NBA stars. His clothing brand, Uninterrupted, has also seen great success and pushes a movement that James has been very passionate about. His goal is for athletes to be seen as more than just athletes, which combats the famous quote criticizing LeBron, in which a reporter said, "Just shut up and dribble." It is clear that everything LeBron does in his life has a meaningful purpose as he aims to better himself, the community, and push his brands to the limits. It is no secret that LeBron has donated to many great causes throughout his career, and I think it's important to look at this side of him because it shows how him being a good person helps his brand grow and benefits everyone around him. Looking at just some of his biggest donations, he has created his own program in Akron called the After School All-Stars, in which James has created a place for kids to go after school and get more education. LeBron's foundation has funded around $40 million in total for this program and has given over 800 Akron students scholarships for college. More recently, James has joined Magic Johnson and Michael Jordan in donating $2.5 million to the Smithsonian National Museum in order to help create an exhibit about Muhammad Ali and another celebrating social activism. Another notable donation comes from when LeBron was making his decision to take his talents to Miami, in which he donated $2.5 million from the Decision broadcast to the Boys and Girls Club of America. This helped the Miami location fix their facility, and it also allowed them to donate over 1,000 computers to dozens of Boys and Girls Clubs of America throughout the country. However, his most recent and possibly biggest donation has been the I Promise School for at-risk youths in the Akron, Ohio area. It was established in 2018 and is set to hold students from grades 1 through 8 by 2022. Overall, it is obvious that LeBron values the people close to him highly and wants to see those that struggle succeed. I think this is just a small part of why he is so successful, but it goes a long way because anyone that works with him will know how passionate he is about bettering others along with himself rather than just focusing on the money. It's obvious that LeBron was blessed with amazing athletic talents, and that is part of the reason he is so successful on the basketball court, but his mindset and approach to life has enabled him to be the best version of himself off the court as well. James has listed 5 or so general strategies to be a successful businessman or woman. He preaches that it's important to call your own shots and be in control of whatever you are trying to create or promote. This idea has stuck with him from when he was a child to his 35-year-old self now, as he has always been a person that takes control of his own destiny. LeBron is also big on creating a team of people that you trust and can draw motivation from. With this, he and his team are able to negotiate everything they come across and never settle. James also says that it's important to weigh out the options and take your time when dealing with a big decision. Another ideal that LeBron thinks is important is taking calculated risks in life. For example, when he declines a big contract extension, he is thinking that by not accepting the money in one place, he could be in a better situation somewhere else. Lastly, James has always questioned the norm and tries to be different in order to create a better, long-lasting future. Like I talked about earlier, he tries to push the idea that athletes are more than just the sport they play. Overall, LeBron has many secrets to how he has gotten so successful, and these are just some of the things he has valued throughout his life. Be sure to leave a comment on what your favorite thing LeBron has done on or off the court. If you enjoy videos like this, make sure you drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any of our future uploads.